We've known each other since 2011. We are both servant on Couples for Christ program for the youth, which is Youth for Christ. And yes, God introduced us to each other.
I was the one who got attracted first. Our first meeting was in Cradle, wherein YFC is serving youth in the prison, but our area are assigned to the program. However, nasungitan ko siya kasi wala pa kami program flow that time. She politely told me, wala pa kasi yung partner ko, pasensya ka na. So we made the program from the scratch. But she didn't know that I find her pretty while I was talking to her. And it doesn't come to my mind that I will pursue her.
He started to finally pursue me in December 2011, but I was still hesitant back then due to the fact I'm still into my past relationship. But God didn't let me get stuck in that situation. He made me realize that I am special. I am His princess, and after all, God wants the best for me and what I truly deserve. So the proposal of being his girlfriend wasn't ordinary. Since me and his family are both serving in same community of CFC, he asked me if I can join them on a lunch at their house in Better Living, Parañaque. He's a good man and harmless, and he says his family is there, so I finally say yes to the invitation. When we got to the house, although Tito Benji and Tita Baby already knew me because I am serving as a leader in YFC that time, he still insists to introduce me to his family. And yes, here's the most exciting part. He never asked me if I wanted to be his girlfriend prior to the invitation, but then he introduces me this way. Me, si Kere pala girlfriend ko. I was like, what? I was caught off guard. Prior to that, he already played a special part in my heart. I was hesitant at first because I'm afraid that the same issue from my past partner will be repeated, wherein our love is hidden to the world. Maybe because of the fact that that guy is years younger than me. So back then, I told myself I want a man who will be more than proud of me, who can undoubtedly say that he loves me, especially in front of his family, which Duval did. Hashtag na shotgun ako. Therefore, to cut the long story short, I said yes and got into in a relationship status that night. The first 6 months in 2012 has been so crucial in our relationship. I was still in doubt if I really love him or am I playing hashtag rebound. Both of us just broke up from our past relationship prior to us getting together. That's why it didn't get easy at first, but he proved to me that he is more deserving than anyone else. I just knew he was the one when the time I told myself I wanted to marry this man, and I see myself walking on the church aisle leading towards him.
I figure out that she is the one God has chosen for me when I realize that I can go and I will do everything for her. I know that she is the one when I first saw her, how worried she was when I am sick, and how she takes care of me. She motivates me to do more than what I can do. I decided to propose last year when we are supposed to attend a conference of Singles for Christ. However, due to the pandemic, the conference was cancelled, and so my proposal. But it didn't stop me to fulfill my plan. So last December, I prayed that if God permits, I'll make the proposal on our 9th anniversary. And so, God answered me every time we go to Mass. I always ask God's permission if I can propose to Kare. God answered me every time when we attended Mass, and I can understand the overwhelming feeling while we were in the Mass. That's when I knew that God is saying yes to me. I was planning on proposing at Manila Cathedral on our anniversary, but she didn't want to go far because of the virus. That's when we decided to book a resort near us. I told her that we need to attend first a mass before we go to the resort. When I searched one of the nearest church in the area, I was surprised because the church was the same as Manila Cathedral, which is Immaculate Conception. On that church, after the mass, I decided to propose to her.
When the time I saw him getting a small red box from his bag, kinabahan na ako. And suddenly he finally said his bill. But before that, just a short story. Every anniversary we do have exchanges of gift, and I always throw him a joke. Dapat maganda yung gift mo, ha? Anyway, he proceeds saying, love, sorry, I can't give you any gifts this 90th year anniversary. I can only give right now is a promise to love you forever. And he kneeled in front of me and in front of the altar. Then he suddenly popped up the magical question. My tears involuntarily fell down from the ground, and my first question to him, La, prank ba to, Well? But yeah, I said yes, of course. Duel knows me well that I am really not a grand person. He knows what truly matters to me is God and my family. I was literally crying from the church up to the place where we will be celebrating our anniversary. Yes, it's like a sign from God that came into reality. Because when I was on my teenage years, I promised myself that I will marry someone who will propose marriage in front of the church altar. Because nowadays, proposal styles are flash mob, etc. So I asked God the impossible one, but yet He proved to me that He is able to make it possible. After the proposal, I admit that I was happy. However, it feels empty. Later did I realize that we got approval from God, but not with our parents. Yes, I supposed to give him back the ring, but he told me,
I will personally go to our parents' house and I will personally ask their blessing for our marriage.
yes, he did what is needful. That's why my heart is full right now. I appreciate his initiative to pay respect to the people I treasure the most. Simple and sweet. Thank you for loving and staying with me throughout the years, and I'm more excited to spend my whole life with you. I love you.
Thank you for saying yes to me and for trusting your life to me. Thank you because you are the reason in bringing my faith back to God. I will always be grateful to God because He trusted me to serve you forever. I love you. Magpapaalam na ako.
Bakit?
Nag-propose ako kay Kari kahapon.
Dapat nga mag-bless na kayo para
Hingin ko na rin yung nyo, yung blessing nyo para at least na naipaalam ko sa inyo. Pumayag. Ayun nga, kung ano na kayo ngayon, pagpaplanuhan na namin, mag-okay na kayo. Nagpaplano na kami.
Okay na ako sa inyo.
Ipapaalam ko po sana si Marie Chris kasi bala ko na pong pakasalan po.
Ipakasal na kayo. Sige, Joel. Pakasal na kayo.